Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Nikki, hello. First to comment today. I hope you're well. Hi, Anna, Melanie, Julie, Renee, Joe. Hello, hello, hello. I hope we are all well. Hello, 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 hello. I'll pop that under there for now, that's fine. So yep, Joe, you are right, we are starting the new game today. I haven't done a big theme for it, and I think I'll be changing this receptacle. I don't think that this one's very good, but basically the hatch game is the yellow eggs. Some of them have faces, some of them don't, but I figured that we don't have any yellows in with the pearlescent ones for the pops, so I figured that the yellow eggs will be our hatch eggs. Let me just change this over so I can put these pearls in this and then the eggs in here. So yeah, hatch is tonight. There is pendants, rings, anklets, bracelets, cage pendants. There's no earrings in this one, as obviously it says in the description. And as you can see, you can't hear anything because inside, in fact, I'll show you one of the ones which aren't bagged up yet. Let me just put these all in here. And then, sorry, pop all these. These are, again, the pearls which I just haven't had time to pop away yet. But sometimes I need them for swaps on the live. So I sort of just have them next to me, a bowl of pearls. So this is the swap pot for tonight's game. And then the pearls and jewellery inside, let's find one which is big enough for you guys to see. Ooh. Oh, okay. So the pearls and jewellery inside the eggs are inside a bag. I have then put in 2, 3, 4 or more, if the item requires it, pearls in there. The pearls included are pearls which I think would match the item, and they are definitely pearls which size-wise matches the item. So this one is one of the opulent luster pendants with the purple crystals inside, and then I have, for example, paired this with a purple front. Let me go to the other camera because this one's not very clear. Ignore the name for a second. So I've paired it with, it's really bright, isn't it? A purple frost, a bridal white, or a Cadbury purple. Now you can either choose to keep these three, and obviously this would then be, for example, your opening with this item, or you can choose to have an oyster. Now you can still swap these pearls if you wanted to. It's just, this is obviously, for example, the opening that comes with the jewellery. And like I said, in my opinion, they're pearls that I think would go with the item, but size-wise, this is important, especially for some of the rings. Size-wise, these are the ones which would fit perfectly. So if you're going to be doing swaps, I'd sort of recommend going to a similar size as what I've chosen. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, we'll see as we go. So anyway, I've got the restocks ready in this one. So if we need to, I can re-top up the eggs. If you are not happy with the item of jewellery, you can go for a lucky dip, which is in here. But you can't then go back to your other item of jewellery. So if you go for a lucky dip, you have to have what's in the lucky dip pot. So you sort of have to decide that way. But the pearls wise, again, would be your pearls, unless you went for an oyster opening, in which case those pearls would go, and then you'd have whatever pearl or pearls from your oyster. Okay, so that's the hatch pops, and then the normal egg pops here. Then of course we've got oysters as well. The only other update is I haven't had any pearl deliveries as of yet, but the only other update is I posted a really short live on it earlier, not realising that obviously I had scheduled posts to post as well, so it has gone down the page a bit. But my emails, Aaron hasn't fully had a chance to get them sent. I think he said some of them have, but they're just sort of sitting in my outbox. So they should at some point go basically as written emails. Some of them have gone, but a lot of them are sitting in my outbox. So when I click send, it goes, from what I understand, it goes there and then it goes to you guys. So anyway, they've paused in the outbox section. So Aaron said he'll have a longer look tomorrow, because obviously he's only not been in from work long today. So if you are waiting for an email from me, chances are I have responded, and you'll sort of get the reply hopefully tomorrow. So please bear with me, and I am ever so sorry. So is the pendant I just showed on the website for sale? It's called the Opulent Luster pendant. It's I don't know if it's in stock at the moment, but it was on the website with the clear crystals, but I also have it with purple and green crystals separately, so a purple one and then a green one. So the one you just saw is purple, and the purple and greens weren't on the website, but the clear one was. So when they do go on the website, they'll all be called Opulent Luster pendant, and then obviously just with you get to pick what colour crystals you'd like. So the first person on the order list is actually requested not to be here, so hopefully the person who was number 2 is here. I hope that makes sense. So up first today, I'm looking for Judy Pearson. Judy, are you here? Oh, I've got like I've bit the inside of my cheek, but now it's got like a little bump on it. So yeah, if I'm making funny faces or if I'm like licking the inside of my cheek or something, I'm not being rude. It's just because when you've got stuff going on in your mouth, your tongue automatically goes to touch it, doesn't it? Well, it does with me. So yeah, if I'm doing that, I'll try not to, but yeah, it's sometimes unconscious. Subconscious to do it, not unconscious. No, subconscious. I'm fine, thank you, Samantha. I hope you're well. Excuse me. So I'm currently looking for Judy Pearson. Judy, are you here? I slept well last night, but the night before, so the Wednesday night, I had a really, really bad night's sleep, so I'm still kind of catching up from that. So yeah, if I look tired, that's why. But last night I slept beautifully, so I think I'm just still slightly behind. Excuse me. So if anyone can see Judy, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Judy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible, because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. Has the order list been posted? I believe so. I believe I did. Let me go and double check. So it was posted. It should have been posted. I remember setting it up for 6:30. I always try to do it at the same time every day or every time. Yeah, so it's posted. Shall I pop it in the comments as well? Would that be helpful? From Judy, where we are now. Hello. Oh, thank you, Dylan. When you next come in as well, so I don't need a tea now, but when you bring me a tea later, would you be able to bring me a Lucozade, please? Or a squash, or just like a cold drink to have. Is that okay? I know, but I normally bring a cold drink and I forgot to. Thank you. Do you think email issue also affected tracking emails? Oh, your account says closed or several orders received tracking emails. I honestly haven't looked. The tracking emails are sent Thank you very much, darling. I didn't mean now. I just meant so I had a... But thank you. Yeah, tracking emails are sent via the website, but I suppose that is through. So I haven't looked. Possibly, yes, send me an email over just in case it's just because then I've got it there so I can reply back to you if needs be. Because then I can have a look. It will remind me. But yeah, I haven't looked to see if that's linked because I don't know if they'd go in my Outlook outbox or if they'd go on the website outbox because I know it's linked, but I don't know how. Email me, please, and then I can get back to you. I can have a look. I honestly don't know. Right, I haven't seen Judy. Let me just refresh and then I'll quickly... oh, there we go. Yes, Rebecca. And no, Judy. Oh, sorry, I didn't press enter. There's the order list for today. So we're going to move on. And then if anyone sees Judy, please let me know. Or obviously Judy, let me know and I can add her back in again. I don't automatically add them in until I've seen them though. So please obviously make me aware. Up next is Diane Costner. Diane, I think I saw you a moment ago, but comments moving quite sporadically at the moment. They're sort of doing the freezy thing and then they suddenly fly by. So I'm sort of, I get to read and then it jumps up. But oh no, Diane, you are here. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, Diane, I have a message for you. Excuse me. Hiccup. Oh, that came out of nowhere. So you was a mystery person on the last live. So bless you. Thank you for coming on today. Now this message reads, happy birthday from the birthday Pearly Fairy. This birthday Pearly Fairy has been very busy. So if I read again, happy birthday from the birthday Pearly Fairy. So from me as well, I hope you've had or hope you will have a brilliant day. And the birthday fairy has got you an opening, Diane. So you can choose what type of opening you'd like to have, an oyster or an egg pop. What would you like to do? And let me mark that you are indeed here. There we go. An egg pop, Diane. Perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So we will, of course, start with Pearline. I'm just going to move the camera angle. I'm not happy with it. So let's just... All right, there we go. It's a bit better. So we're going to start with Pearline and then we'll move through to your pop for you. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. Okay, so you have got a greeny blue peacock. He is a slightly oval peacock, but greeny blue peacock. So if I pop it down like so, so he's oval in this direction. Coming back for your pop. And you have two pals. Oh, two pals in this one. Now these colours, oh my gosh, is that another? So another greeny blue peacock, but this one is brighter than your first one, and a darker, I think that's more of a darker Cadbury purple. Those two together look stunning, don't they? Okay, so you've got two greeny blue peacocks and a darker purple, Diane. If you're happy with these, then they are yours. Or, of course, if you'd like to make any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. Not yet, Dorothy, no. Oh, what's this? Teresa, yeah, if you've sent that in an email, then I would have made a note not to send it for you. If you haven't sent it to say to sort of hold onto it, then please do so with the order numbers and stuff. And if I have already replied to you but you haven't got it yet, I am ever so sorry. I'm hoping that it will sort of just, do you know what I mean? Sort of just filter through and send them all randomly. I've left Outlook open and I've restarted it, all the things. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get back to you, or it will get back to you. I don't know off the top of my head if I have got back to you or not. I do apologise, but I hope you get the reply soon. Brief you on newer colours. It depends. That's a really hard question because obviously it depends when you last saw. So we've got bluebells, aquas, and Cinderella blues. You've got peacock with greeny blue peacock, purple peacock, chocolate peacock, and original peacock. You have pixie dusts, like normal pixie dusts, pink pixie dusts, rose golds. You've got pumpkins, tigers, merlot reds. I might have a scarlet red, chocolate bronzes and watermelons. You've got majesties, thistles, mystic purples. I think that's all from that one. You've got honey gold, and then the normal yellows. And then you've got silver Pepsi green, emerald green, and tulip pink, and petal pink. I think that's roughly the new ones. Like I said, it depends on how far back to go. I don't know if I said pumpkin or not. We've also got pumpkin. Yeah, I don't know how far back to go. So there is an image on the page of the newer shades posted recently, like the newest ones that have came in. It might be a little bit way down on the page now, but there is that post on there if you need some reference. Okay, so a watermelon and a tulip pink. Okay. And we're swapping number 1 and number 3. Perfect. So swap this one and this one, and then bear with me a moment. Let's just find. There it is. So the tulips are labelled. It's my own fault. I've labelled it underneath the pot, whereas all the other names are on top, so I can see it. And then watermelon is in here, because I still haven't emptied out the watermelons yet. Okay, so those two there, what do we think to those? I may have a slightly lighter watermelon if you'd like to see it, so you can see between the two. So brighter watermelons in the middle and the lighter ones to the side. The second one. Okay, so you're happy with those two there, and then swapping out the bottom two. Is that correct? Yes. And you're happy with those? Perfect. Excuse me. Let me bring you back up then. So Diane, I hope you're happy with everything there. And again, hope you had a brilliant, or will have a brilliant birthday, my lovely. So they are all yours. And then that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Actually, let me make a note, because the dispatched email, brain at work, send dispatch email. Perfect. Okay, up next then today is Alison Gibbs. I don't know where I've got Alison from, so sorry. April Gibson. April, are you here? April Gibson, are you here? Thank you for the birthday wishes. This is one of the best birthdays you've had in years. Oh, bless you. I'm glad you've had a brilliant day as well, Diane. So April, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see April, please comment on her comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. We've kind of jumped forward because the first person moved and the second person wasn't here. So April was fourth and now she's second. So I'm hoping, do you know what I mean? I'm hoping she's here. Last call for April Gibson, and if not, we'll move on. Okay, so I haven't seen April. Let me refresh. No, I haven't seen April. So obviously if she does come on, we can add her in, but it would be to the end of the order list. I hope this isn't a running trend then, as in missing people because we're sort of earlier on the list than expected. Up next is Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, are you here? I was literally just refreshed the website and was printing, Leslie, as you said that. I didn't realise it was your name, but... Oh no, so it is. Yep, same name and address. I can add them together. So, let me just double check. So, how many is that? That's... okay, yeah, perfect. So, shall we do your hatches first, and then we'll do the openings all together at the end? Would that be okay? So let's move your name over. Okie dokie. So why have I got a pop-up? It's asking me if I want to pin something to my taskbar, but it's not responding when I say no. Yes. So shall we pull? We'll pull all three. So I'm just trying to work out to pull one at a time or all three, but we'll pull all three, and then I'll still describe them one at a time. So it's really weird that they don't make any noises, but I do think that this is the best way, just because then I can have the jewellery in, obviously, at the same time. So you've got... It's not really lined up. Okay, so one funny face and two normal. Not that it matters. Again, it's like the normal pops. There is nothing sort of distinguishing each. There's no differences depending on what's on the outside. What's that word I'm trying to no, I'm gonna stop. Someone will type in that and then I'll get it. Disquindish. No. Right, your first hatch pop, Leslie. No, I'm gonna stop. Distinguish. That's it. Distinguish. Oh, distinguished. Okay. Distinguishing. Oh, I'm apparently not saying that word very well. Okay, also your first one is actually a charm. So if you choose to keep this item, you need to let me know what fitting you would like to have. And you've got 4 pearls alongside this charm here. So if I show you the jewellery first, then we can move the pearls over. So you have got the LOVE charm. Now this one is not actually on the website at the moment. It has been seen before, but it's just not been on the website before. So LOVE, and the O is a love heart. It is the same on both sides, but obviously depends on what side it is to what side you read it there. This one, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So obviously we can do a stick or twist with this one. And then at the moment we've got the 4 pearls. So if we go across, you've got a creamy lavender. You have a raspberry. You have a brighter pink. And you have a darker purple frost. So you can either choose to keep all of those pearls as well, or we can go for an oyster instead. Oh, so you'd like to keep the LOVE charm and go for a lobster fitting with that one. And yep, Leslie does get perline, definitely. I normally do perline before the openings though. So I sort of do it in that kind of order. So regarding the pearls, before we move on, would you like to keep these pearls? Now, This doesn't mean that you can't swap them later on, but I mean, would you like to keep these 4 or would you like to go for an oyster opening? So like I said, you can still swap the pearls. We'll swap the pearls at the end. I know it's slightly confusing, but it just means, yeah, do you want to keep these as the opening pearls? Or, of course, we can, yeah, swap them at the end. And you'd like to have the creamy lavender on the charm? Okay. Creamy lavender on the jewellery. So I'll pick that one up ready then for you. So coming back for your second hatch, this is the second plain one. And in here, now by the way, if a piece of jewellery doesn't fit in the eggs, you will have a piece of paper with a number, and then that number will relate to an item of jewellery that's in a different bag elsewhere. So yeah, if it doesn't fit in here, you will still get it. It's just, yeah, not everything fits in them, but yeah. So this one here is, oh, this one we've seen before as well. This is a cage pendant. Now this one actually can fit quite various different sizes of pearls, but I have stuck with the sort of similar sort of middle-sized pearl here. I just realised I don't have a chain. Do I have one up there? Oh, I don't have a chain. I'll grab one in a minute. But this cage pendant, again, is not on the website. So this one is the penguin and, oh, is this one? No, I don't think it is. It's the penguin and baby cage pendant. So with it being a cage, you can swap and change the pearls around at home. So it's the mother penguin at the top, and then it's the baby penguin in the belly there. And then again, you can sort of have, it has a circle in the middle where you can see the pearl colour through. Okay, the pearls with this one, again, like I said, you've got 3 here, so you can either keep these 3 or you can go for an oyster opening. You have a bridal white, you have a 2-tonal Cadbury purple, and you have a darker diesel. Keep the cage, okay. And then with the pearls, like I said, at the end you can swap, but for now, would you like to keep those or shall I pop you down for an oyster opening? Keep the pearls there, perfect. Let me just, I'll pop them into place once you've decided to keep them, and then that way we know that they're definitely available for the end. And then your last hatch, which is the one with the face. Oh, and I can see straight away that this one is a ring. So the rings are adjustable to any size, but sort of only adjust to one size, if that makes sense. So don't sort of adjust to this finger and then fit it on this one, then this one, because it's all different sizes, and the more you move it, the more you will weaken the metal. However, if you just adjust it to the first size, and then it will be fine. So with this ring, how the adjustment works is at the back of the ring. I'll show you the ring in a moment, but you've got like the back of the ring which connects like this to make one ring, and then this section actually moves like so. Okay, so this one comes with 3 pearls. Now the ring itself holds 1 pearl and it is beautiful. Let me see if I can focus it. So it's got one of the blossom flowers on here, which has got like a white petal. You've then got crystal leaves and crystals in the petals and flowers coming off around it. And then your pearl sits here. Now I'm just going to maybe turn this light down slightly. Yeah, there we go, it's better. So it's adjustable to one size. It's very pretty. So this is a new ring, not on the website as of yet. I don't think I've shown this one before either. Okay, so the pearl colours that were chosen with this one, like I said, the smaller pearl is definitely better. is a creamy periwinkle, a water berry, so mixed between watermelon and raspberry, and a darker chocolatey bronze. I don't know if it's better over here or not. I don't know if that's better seen or not. But again, if we can go for an oyster opening if you would prefer to. Happy with the ring as well? Perfect. So that ring will be going on the website in the future. Pearl wise, would you like to keep the 3 pearls from the pop, or would you like to go for an oyster opening? Again, you can swap the pearls at the end if you wanted to. Oh, keep the pearls and we're going with the creamy periwinkle. Perfect. Okay, so if I pop these ones up here. This one, it does have more pink, this waterberry, but as you can see it's more it does have the raspberry sort of more so, but it does have that waterberry sort of tone coming through. So if we bring you back to me then, so coming for your openings now, you have 5 openings as well. With the 5 openings, would you like to have oysters or egg pops? Or again, if it's a mix of each, that's fine. I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. It's a gorgeous ring, that one. I like the white petal, the white blossom flower on it, because I also have earrings that are due to go on the website with the matching designs. I don't have the pendant just yet because the one I wanted I couldn't get, so I've currently sort of requested, can we get a similar design made up? But yeah, it's the blossom flowers are just gorgeous. Can you have all pops? You can indeed. So 5 pops here. So, oh, I thought I had 5 then. Just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Colour-wise, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. So we will start with Perline and then we'll move through to your pops. Okay, so obviously we've already got the pearls on the board over there, which obviously you can use or and swap out at the end as well. So, starting with Perline, good luck. Bloop. You have got a bright pink from Perline there. Egg pop number 1. Hoping for petrol blues or similar tones. Okay, so 3 pearls in your first pop. You have a Merlot red. I love the Merlots and the chocolates together, by the way. You've got another brighter pink. Is pink going to be the colour of the night tonight? And you've got a lighter grass green. Grass green is slightly oval there. Coming back for your next pop. You have 3 pearls in this one. A blood orange, a autumn peach, and a sky blue. Now again, the sky blue is a slight oval shape. Your next pot, and you have three, I think we've had all three so far, 3 pals in this one with a hot pink, a dove grey. It is one of the lighter dove greys, but definitely I think you see the dove grey there, and then a greeny blue peacock. He is a darker, hang on, is it a greeny blue peacock? No, I apologise. He is a diesel. So the difference is the diesels have got more like greens and purpley chocolates, and the greeny blue peacocks have got the greens and blues and chocolates. So that's the difference, the purple and the blues. So you've got 2 diesels here. The second one is obviously the brighter of the 2. Your next pot has 4 pals in this one, and you have a petrol blue. So first colour that you said you was hoping for, petrol blue, and then a second sky blue. Your petrol blue is ever so slightly oval there. You have a raspberry and another autumn peach. Your last pop has 2 pals in this one. I think that's a silver, silver Cinderella. Here's a ever so slight swished pebble shape there with that silver Cinderella. And then you have a purple frost. Okay, so I'll need to know which 5 you would like to have on your jewellery, and of course the order in which you'd like them as well. And then if there's any swaps or changes, as you know, I can do that for you as well. So if we go through all of them for you from the start, and then you can let me know what you would like to do. So you've got a darker purple frost, Cadbury purple, then a lighter purple frost, raspberry, bright pink, hot pink, raspberry, bridal white, dove grey, 2 diesels, the second one is brighter. You've got the waterberry, blood orange, and 2 autumn peaches, chocolate bronze, merlot red, grass green, sky blue, petrol blue, sky blue, and then silver Cinderella blue as well. Can we swap 5 pinks for 5 petrol blues, various shades? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's have a look for the blues. Now I have already mixed in all of the lighter blues here. Hang on, what item is, oh. Okay, just thinking for the sizes. Yeah, I've mixed the lighter ones in with the darker ones here. So do you want to go sort of completely 5, what did you say? 5 various shades. Okay. I'm just gonna, right, let's try get similar sizes. Bear with me, I'm just gonna pull some up. And then I can, so I'm looking for the rounder ones of similar sizes. That one's, I do like that one. It's not fully round, but I'll give you the option. I think these are all very, let me go for darker. Now I'm just going to look to see if I've double checked my bag, make sure I've got all my blues. Bear with me. Oh. I really need to sort these out, but I just feel like it wouldn't be very helpful. Is that a Pepsi green? No, that's greeny blue peacock, that one. Although they are lovely greeny blue peacocks there. And they are original peacock. Okay, they are not Pepsis. Not Pepsis, they are not petrels. So let's go with the ones we've got then. Let me show you some of these different shades and then you can pick. Did you say yes to those pinks? Not yet, so let's move it up over here. I'm sort of trying to get a couple of different variations for you, and then if you can sort of just pick. I'm just going to give the 10 I picked out, and then you can pick what you prefer. And obviously we can change the positions and everything like that. It's just what shades you prefer. Some of them are ever so slightly oval. Take any of the pinks, perfect. I'll take the 5 I popped down there. So what do we think? Happy with the 5 on the top row? Oh, okay, perfect. So let me just remove these then. Any order I like. Okay. Well, I won't write down an order now then, because I'll just have a play around once I make the item. But I will pick those up. And then if we come back for your rest of your pals. Okay, so remaining pals are going to be your loose pals. So are there any other swaps or changes that you would like to make? Missed the start. Will the game still be running on the 28th? I 28th. So we're not here. Yes, it'll probably run until the live on the 30th of August, and then that way it gives us September as the new theme completely. Because I'm not here mid-August, I didn't want to do a complete new theme, if that makes sense. It's a grass green, Colleen. It's a lighter grass green, that one. Can you get me 8 matching pairs of pale pastel colours? And can I put them bottom purple, the petrol and the green into perline? Huh? So hang on. Can you get me 8 matching pairs of paler pastel colours? And then can I put the bottom purple and the petrol and the green into perline? I'm just getting the first colours that I see, and then you can have a look. I'm doing it from the ones next to me first because I think it's easier to go through those ones than the pots to start with. Oh, that's a pretty colour. I think that's rose gold. Pastel, no. Oh, that's a nice one. Do you have any certain shades that you definitely want or definitely don't want? Oh, I've started now. It's okay. If you're happy to bear with me, just while like I said, I'm just going to go through these. You don't have to have these, and these aren't the end ones. I'm just going through the ones which are next to me. Those ones are very, very similar to the top ones, so if I was choosing, I possibly wouldn't have both. It's pink again. Stop falling over. Oh, I think that's slightly... Aha. Whatever tickles my fancy. You're just running low on lighter shades. Okay. Pastel, pastel, pastel. Oh, I have reds in here. Okay. As in they are Merlot and they're Scarlet Reds. Might as well do the Silver Pepsi green as well. Oh. Normally with one pour I can kind of normally find a pair, but that one. So I'm looking for the lighter of them. I don't know if that's going to be pastel enough, but we'll see. Oh, I never judge typing and spelling and stuff like that, don't worry. So we've done blue, Is aqua a pastel? I never know. Is aqua? Aqua could be pastel, I suppose. I've got yellows, purples. We could do creamy lavender. Oh, I love these three together. Let's get normal lavender as well. Now these normal lavenders are kind of two-tonal, so they're almost like a pink or purple in a way. Oh, I'm kind of loving this side more than the first side. Pastel, 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 pastel. I wouldn't say really any of the oranges are right. Let's go with some of these, and then you can let me know. How many did you say? 8. So am I right in saying that these three are into Perline, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So all of the rest are going to be swapped out. So that's aqua, lighter apple green, creamy lavender. Those three together I absolutely love. And then you've got this sort of the two-tonal lavenders. I don't know if they're really pastel-y enough. Then we've got the lighter pastel honey gold, rose gold, petal pink, lemony yellow, and then Cinderella blue and silver Pepsi green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd need to take away 2 if you're happy with the rest of them. The silver Pepsi greens are kind of darker actually, aren't they? Aqua is a lovely colour, Lisa. It is. It's not quite icy blue, and it's definitely not the Cinderellas, but yeah, it's a lovely shade. So I'm going to pop the other 3 into Perline like requested. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to pick all of the others up because they're the ones we're swapping out, and then you can let me know which 2 pairs you don't want, or of course if you'd like to swap any for any sort of colours that I may have missed or just didn't look at. I didn't really add many pinks. You've got the petal pink, but no to the 2-tonal lavenders. Perfect. And the blue above the silver Pepsis. Oh, flying Cinderella. Perfect. They're your new faves, so you have to keep those. Okay, well, no, you're very welcome. So I hope you're happy with all of those there then. Let me just collect those up for you. Those top 3 though are really striking me as like a cascade possibly. Right, let me bring you back to me. Leslie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there then, my lovely. And that's up there for you. And thank you ever so much for the gifted pearls with Pauline. Delighted with everything. Perfect. And oh, bless your heart. Thank you for these stars as well. That's very, very kind of you. Up next today is Rebecca Rahman. Rebecca, I believe I saw you earlier. Hopefully. So Rebecca Rahman, are you still here? Do I have a chain? I don't think I do have a chain. I'm going to have to... I completely forgot that will be presenting the jewellery to you. I normally have one up here though. So behind the camera. Oh, I see one. Hanging on my pegboard, but it needs to be undone. Ta-da! My display chain, I have it. And Rebecca, hello, hello, hello. Oh, it has a knot. Rebecca, you have a hatch game. I'll do that in a moment. So let's give these a mix. So there is loads in here, by the way. It's just, this isn't really, I didn't have a mass amount of yellow eggs, so I just thought this will be fine. But it just means that we can't really see them as clearly. But let's go down Rebecca. Like I said, it feels really weird that these don't shake. Okay, so with your one, okay, so you also have a charm in here. So if you choose to keep this one, I'd need to know what fitting you would like to have on him. So this is the Blue Crest Wave charm. So this one has got a circle border. It reminds me of Moana, this one. And then it's got the wave outline, which is encrusted with with one crystal blue, but then the backing is like a lighter blue enamel, making it look like you've got the different shades of blue there within the wave. So it is 925 silver, with then the blue on the front side. So I'll need to know if you'd like to stick or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip with the jewellery. Pearls wise, I've gone for 3 different sizes, mainly because with this type of charm you can choose. It is, some people do prefer the smaller pearls, some people do prefer the larger pearls. So I've gone for a brighter midnight blue, a Smurfy Cinderella blue. Now this one is slightly oval, and a lighter Cinderella blue, almost sky blue, because each ones of those sort of, I don't know if that's going to pick it up. Oh, This lighting just doesn't do the best with this camera. What if I, hang on, what if I just zoom? Bear with me, it might go a bit funny. Is it going to focus? No, it doesn't focus on the jewellery, this one. This is mainly for the pearl camera here. No. Okay, so I'd need to know, firstly, if you would like to stick with the jewellery or if you'd like to twist, and then if you'd like to go for a oyster or if you'd like to stay with the pearls from your pop. But you can swap the colours if you wanted to. This one's on your shopping list. Okay, so does that mean you'd like to keep him? If so, I'd need to know which fitting you would like to have. Keep it for sure. Okay, so you can either have the jump ring it's on now, or a 6mm jump ring, or you can have a small lobster fitting, a normal lobster fitting, or a hoop fitting. So any of the normal charm fittings. So if you had a 6mm jump ring or a hoop fitting, you could also wear this one as a pendant because you'd be able to slide it onto a chain. So it just depends on how you prefer to wear it as well. So which fitting would you like? So keeping this one, let me just write that down. It will go on a chain. Let me get the link for you so you can see. Tell you what, I'll show you, because then you don't have to go off the live. I'll just go on to it so you can see. Sorry, we're a bit out of camera view. Okay, so hoop fitting is this one. It is a slide-on fitting which you can use on a chain or like a Pandora style bracelet. So it is a 5mm opening there. You've got the jump ring which it's on now, which is a 5mm, or you can have a 6mm one which is slightly larger. If you're going for a chain, I would recommend the 6mm one because then that is more likely to be able to fit the actual chain end through. You've got lobster fitting in a small size or a larger size. The small size is 7mm, and then this is a photo of the larger size which is 10mm, which is actually the size of this section. Or you've got the normal pin cap, which obviously doesn't count for the charm. So if you'd like it on a chain, I would recommend either the 6mm jump ring, which is the one slightly larger than that, or the hoop fitting, which, like I said, let me do I have a photo of it? Yeah, this here is like 5mm, but then you can slide it on a chain or the bracelet. So it's up to you. What do you prefer? $6mm jump ring and the chains. So the chains are on the website. If I put the link in here for you, if you wouldn't mind if that can be purchased through the website. Sorry, it's just with the chains, it's so much better if it goes through there. However, if you do it as an add-on order, so you don't have to pay postage again, and then it can be added on, if that's okay. But let me write down, so 6mm jump ring there. So for the pearls here, so before we do any swaps or anything, because we've still got purling to do as well, I'll need to know if you would like to stick with the 3 pearls from the pop, or if you would like to go for an oyster opening. keep the pearls? Perfect. So let's add Perline to the mix, and then I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your charm, and then of course if you'd like to swap or change any as well. So with Perline, bloop, so your gifted pearl is another darker pearl. I think that's more of a darker gunmetal grey, which again goes with the charm. So you've got lighter TARDIS blue. No, let me try again. It's either a darker TARDIS blue or a lighter midnight blue. I actually think it's more lighter midnight blue. You've got the Smurfy Cinderella, you've got the light Cinderella, and then you've got a darker gunmetal grey. It does have a slight hint of chocolate in that last one though. So I'll need to know if you're happy with these four. If so, which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. And then if you're not happy, I can swap or change them for you as well. Can you see an aqua? You can. Aqua is one like this one. Aqua on the charm, perfect. Which pearl would you like to swap out for the aqua? Either of the middle ones. Okay, so then this one's going on the jewellery. Remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll need to know if you're happy with these or if you'd like to make any other swaps or changes. So you'd like to keep the midnight blue and the gunmetal, and then the other one with Perline. Bless you, well, that is very kind of you. I've just popped that into Perline. And then these two here are your loose pearls. If I bring you back up, Rebecca, I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. I've put really thick, not thick, but they are different staples in it. It's a really like thuddy sound. So I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Rebecca, thank you for gifted power into Palline. It's very kind of you. And then, like I said, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next today I have, Joe Doxy. Joe, are you here? Joe, hello, hello, hello. Hoping for a bracelet or a pendant, yep. And you're looking for the colours aquas, pinkles and apple greens. Okay, so you have got 3 of the hatch game. So again, we're just going to dive in, pull out 3, and we're going to open them one at a time for you. I think I'm going to start doing Palline first if there's no other openings, just so I don't forget Palline. So we're going to start with Palline and then we'll move through to your hatches. Again, not that it matters, but you've got one with a smiley face and the other 2 normal. So your gifted pearl. Okay, gifted pearl is a Cinderella blue. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one right at the top. So let's leave these here. Your first hatch pop has, oh no way, you've got a bracelet. So you said hoping for a bracelet or a pendant. You're starting with a bracelet and 3 pearls. Now this bracelet, I never know with the names of these ones. So this one is 7.5 inches long. I think this one might be one of the kiss and the hug bracelets. It's got a larger, there we go, a larger oval link, and then in between is what I call a kiss link, because they look like a little kiss holding these together. So you can have a pearl or a charm on each of the oval links, which is all the way along. It's got a oval lobster clasp as you're fitting at the end here. And then, like I said, you can either choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery, and then you can add additional pearls or charms on each of the links if you wanted to. Thank you, Bab. So jewellery wise, I'll need to know if you'd like to stick with that one or if you would like to go for a lucky dip. Keep that one, perfect. Pearl wise then, so you've got 3 pearls in this one. You've got a pastel honey gold, you've got a blood orange, and you've got a pickle green. So we can swap pearls if you would like to, but I'll need to know if you'd like to stick with these 3 from the pop, or if you wanted to, you can go for an oyster. Stick with those 3, perfect. So we can decide for the bracelet at the end, so you don't have to let me know now if you don't know, because obviously we can see what other pearls come out as well. So let's come back for your next one. So your next hatch has another bracelet in this one. So this one's a different style of bracelet. This one is on the website. This one pearl does need to go onto the jewellery, and actually a smaller pearl fits on here, which is why there's 3 Sorry, you've got 3 pearls as well, but the pearls there are slightly smaller. This is the crawl bracelet on the website. So it's actually got a trace chain either side of the bracelet. Again, it's got the normal type of lobster fitting clasp, and it does have a brain work chain where you can adjust the size if you wanted. So then this one's got a hexagon in the middle with a spider web, and then the pearl sits as the spider back. So there's a spider, there we go, crawling towards the web, and then like I said, the pearl sits as like the belly of the actual spider. So this one on the website is called the crawl bracelet. Okay, so I'll need to know if you'd like to keep this one, or again if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. This one as well comes with the 3 pearls. I went for one of the silvery whites, so it is a very light dove grey, but it looks silvery white. Or we went for a chocolate silver, so it's a chocolate base with a silvery overtone. Or I also went for a darker Cadbury purple. So all of them are smaller pearls to fit the bracelet nicely. But like I said, we can swap the pearls around, but I would need to know if you'd like to have an oyster or if you'd like to stick with these pearls from the pop as well. Change, because you don't do spiders, of course we can change. So before we do that, I'd need to know, would you like to stick with these, or would you prefer to go for an oyster? Keep the pearls, perfect. So coming back to me then, let me just put that one back there for now. So lucky dips are in this bowl here. So if I just keep it back there, then I can't see. So I'm just going to give them a mix. And then your item here is a charm, but this one could be worn as a pendant. So this one is a filigree designed charm on the back. So this is the back side, it's actually got a reconstructed opal on the front. So you can see that's not a real opal, of course, it is just a reconstructed opal effect gem in the middle there of like a filigreed design. So this charm, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Actually, that silvery dove, silvery white would go perfect with the opal with this one. Again, I don't know if this camera would pick that up. No, it's just too bright, isn't it? But yeah, you can have the pearl on or off, but I'd need to know what fitting you would like to have with this one. So again, you can have the 5mm jump ring, which it's on now, 6mm jump ring, or a hoop fitting, or either of the small or larger, or not larger, but small or normal lobster fittings. So if I write down, we've got the charm, and then let me know when you know about the fitting. And I'm just going to move your pearls up here because you're happy with those for now. Obviously, like I said, we can swap, but we'll do the last hatch first. But like I said, just waiting for the fitting there. Just not to confuse myself, we're going to do step by step. 6mm jump ring with that one, perfect. And like I said, we can choose the colours at the end. Your last hatch.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I wasn't talking to you. Not you, you know. Okay, in here you have, okay, another charm. However, this one is not on the website yet. It is new, and it comes with 3 pearls here. So this one, the pearl definitely has to go on the jewellery. And again, if you choose this one, I'd need to know the fitting you would like. This is a crown, so a full 3D crown. So when the pearl is on here, the pearl is wearing the crown. Okay, so it does sit. I don't have a pearl a drilled pearl next to me, but it does sit beautifully on top of the pearls. Again, I've picked pearls which I personally think size-wise would look the best, but you can go larger with this one if you wanted to than the one I've chosen. So again, I need to know if you'd like to stick or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip with this one. With the pearls here, I did stick with a monochrome colouring. We've gone for a bridal white, a dove grey and a darker gunmetal grey. You'd like to go for a lucky dip again, not a problem. Would you like to stick with pearls from the pot, or would you like to go for an oyster? And then we'll come back up for the lucky dip for your jewellery. My chair is squeaky today. Keep the pearls, perfect. So coming back to me for your lucky dip. Let's bring. Okay. These bags I've moved to a slightly bigger bag. So you've got this one here. Hello. There we go. Sorry, the microphone literally just went. Sorry, as I turned around, I saw it flash out. So this one's actually a pendant, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery with this one. This one is on the website. I'm just trying to think if it's in stock or not at the moment. I think it is, and I think it's something like the Flutter pendant, or maybe the Flutterby pendant. Or possibly Simple Wings pendant, because I know we've got earrings which match called Simple Wings pendant. So this is the silhouette of a butterfly. As you can see, it hangs slightly offset off the tip of one of the wings, and then with the pearl you can either choose to have the pearl at the top so it sits and moves around here, or you can have it so it hangs from the bottom of the butterfly. I personally prefer it at the top, but the option is there. So your silhouette butterfly pendant. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Pearl wise, I'll need to know which pearl you'd like to have on the butterfly pendant. Then with the charm, sorry, the microphone went again. With the charm, with the opal, you can have the pearl on or off. And then with the bracelets, you can choose to have the pearl on or off as well. So what would you like to do? Let me go through all of your colours again for you. So, and we can swap pearls, of course, if you would like to. So you've got the Cinderella blue, pastel honey gold, you've got the blood orange, apple green. I've just popped these in the wrong. There we go. Apple green, silvery white, light dove. Then you've got the bridal white, dove grey, darker gunmetal grey, silver chocolate, and a darker Cadbury purple. So if you're happy with these, which ones would you like on which piece? And then if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. swap Dove Grey for a two-tonal lavender. I only have two-tonal lavenders at the moment, so that's perfect. So Dove Grey for two-tonal lavender. So if I show you it as we go round the pearl, you'll sort of see it changes as you go. Okay. The blue is going on the butterfly. I love that. And you'd like it hanging from the top. Perfect. Oh, I've just realised, so you was hoping for a pendant and a bracelet, and you got a pendant, a bracelet and a charm. The white on the opaly one, perfect. Let me just take that one away. Love the lavender, and that one on the bracelet, of course. Okay, so then that's the jewellery chosen for. So remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with these, or would you like to make any other swaps or changes at all? I've only got the Pepsi greens, and it's a Cinderella Smurf blue. They're not the true Smurf blues, but they are very close. Oh, I just read that as, yeah, Pepsi. So, sorry, I've just thought about petrol. I'm just going to move this one up. So that's the Smurf. And then I'll show you the Pepsis. So I've got a normal Pepsi green, and I've got a silver Pepsi green. And you'd like to see an aqua as well. What do you think to those? So that is a Cinderella Smurf blue. Then you've got this Pepsi green, silver Pepsi green, and then the aqua on the end there. So if you'd like to have any of those, I'd need to know which one you'd like to keep, and then which pearls to swap out in their place. So you'd like to keep and swap this one, the silver one below, and the dark blue. And can I keep and swap the red, the silver one below, and the dark blue? I'm sorry, I'm slightly confused. Which ones, which pals would you like to keep and which ones would you like to swap out? Sorry, I think I've misunderstood you. Them two and this one, and then which blue, or which one of these do you not want to keep? Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely read it wrong. Okay, so, oh gosh, that was completely on me. So, swapping out these four here, adding in these four here. I'm sorry, Joe. Okie dokie. So all of the pals, there we go, that you see there would be your loose pals. Can you confirm, are you happy with these? Or would you like to make any other swaps or changes? Yes, perfect. And you're very welcome, Joe. Again, I'm sorry for the confusion. Let me bring you back up. So I hope you're happy with your jewellery items and then your pals here as well. Pop this on here. Oh, excuse me. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. and that's it there for you. Okie dokie. Up next then today is Bernadette Champion. Bernadette, are you here? Your delivery was delayed. Oh, bless you, Amanda. Whereabouts are you? Is it close? I've had a jewellery delivery which was meant to be delivered to me on Monday, and it's literally been delayed every day, and it's in Northampton, and they keep scanning it every morning, and then it says it's out for delivery, then it never comes to me. And then yeah, today I had this evening I had an email saying it's going to come to me on Monday now. So yeah, I know how it feels, but yeah, I hope you get it soon. Bless you. And Bernadette, hello, hello, hello. Bernadette, you have got 2 of the hatch eggs. So let's go for your 2. And let's go down. So we're going to start with Perline for you, then we'll go into each egg one at a time. And like I said, I am taking each stage step by step, just so I don't get sort of confusion going through. So I hope that's okay. So starting with Perline for you. Your gifted pearl is a Cinderella. It looks like the lighter Smurfy Cinderella blues actually, doesn't it? But Cinderella blue as your gifted pearl. Okay, hatch number 1. Both of these are the plain ones, no faces. Again, it doesn't matter to what's inside, but oh, and you have got a ring. I can see straight away here. So you have a ring with 4 pearls. Now, oh, this ring's lovely. Now, this ring is again adjustable from the back of the ring, and it's again one that they overlap and then it opens up like so. Okay. Now, this one does suit to have a medium to larger pearl in the middle because of the cup base. And it is a slightly larger ring design-wise to sit on the finger. So basically, where your pearl sits, you've got this little crystal encrusted star coming from here, then a crescent moon, which sort of half circles the pearl. And then on the outside of the moon is like you've got shooting stars. So you've got the star at the bottom, star at the top, which is all encrusted with crystals. Let me get it focused a bit more. And then you've got these sort of the shooting trail, which is a crystal each time. Let me, hang on. It's because I've got the website open with the chains, what we shown earlier. There we go, that's not as bright. Keep this one. Perfect. So your 4 pearls that I've chosen with this one, that obviously we can swap the colours, but I'll need to know if you'd like to keep the pearls or if you'd like to go for a oyster. You've got a Cinderella blue, which does make me think that is more of the lighter Smurf Cinderella. You've got the lighter TARDIS blue, the petrol blue, and then I went for a darker purpley frost. Would you like to keep the 4 pearls from the pop, or would you like to go for an oyster? Keep the pearls as well. Perfect. Let's just pop them. Oh, all the blues and then 1 purple here. And then let's come back for your second pop. And then, like I said, we can decide on the colours for the jewellery at the end. So is that, nope, that's the one I've just opened. Oh, sorry, I was just checking. So this one There we go, that's your second hatch pop. So in here you have another ring. Okay, so this ring has 3 pals. Oh, and this is the pinch set ring. So this one is on the website, but only in the set, so the pinch set. And then it means it matches that pendant and those earrings. Again, adjustable ring to one size from the back of the ring, where again it overlaps and stretches out like so. And then, so you've got 2 sections here, either side, 2 rectangles which are encrusted with crystals, and then your pal sits in the center. Okay, so this one does suit to have a smaller pal on here. So the 3 pals I've chosen down there are smaller in size. So even if we swap them, it does need to have a smaller pal. So on the pinch set ring, so the pinch ring. So I'll need to know if you'd like to stick with this one or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. Keep this one as well. Perfect. So the colours here is a petal pink, so very, very soft pink. I went for a lighter midnight blue and a darker burgundy red. So again, with these, I'll need to know if you'd like to stick with the 3 pals from the pop, or if you would like to swap those out for an oyster. And keep the pals as well. Okay, so let's go through all of your colours again. Then I'll need to know which pal on the stars and moon ring, which pal on the pinch ring. So stars and moon is definitely a larger pal, pinch ring is a smaller pal, and if there's any swaps I can do that for you as well. So you've got the Smurfy Cinderella blue, then the Cinderella blue, lighter TARDIS blue, petrol blue and a lighter midnight blue. You've got a darker purple frost, a petal pink and a burgundy red. Bernadette, what do you think? What would you like to do? On the first ring, so the stars and moon ring, the purple and then the petal pink on the other. So stars and moon and then pinch ring. So we're going to have frost on there and then petal pink on there. Perfect. Okay, jewellery is chosen for then. So remaining pals, Bernadette, are going to be your loose pals. I'll need to know if you're happy with these or if you'd like to make any other swaps or any other changes. Oh, is Judy here, Carol? Judy Pearson, are you here? If so, I'm very happy to add you back on into the list, Judy. But just let me know that you're here. I haven't seen you, but just, yeah, let me know. Thank you for commenting on that, Carol. Oh, you'd like to see a lighter Pepsi green, and you'd like to have potentially 3 matching of those. I think that one is not. There we go. I think those 3. Let's bring you back up. What do you think to those three? Can you be invoiced for pin caps on those three? You can indeed. Which three pals would you like to swap out for those? Any and the rest into Perline. Oh gosh, that is very generous of you. Right, let me just take the first three. So swapping out these three, and then you'd like these three on pin caps. Okay. And then the remaining three you'd like to pop into Perline, which is very, very kind of you, Bernadette. Let me bring you back up. Okay, so yeah, thank you for the gifted pals there. I'm sure whoever's going to receive those will be very, very grateful. The invoice for the pin caps, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And Bernadette, I hope you'll be happy with everything there once it arrives. Perfect. Very, very kind. I think it might be a shorter live tonight. I've got 2 more people left on the order list. We have had sort of 3 people not here. And I always never know with when we launch a new game how long it roughly takes as like to each like turn of the game, if that makes sense. So yeah, we had a normal length list, but yeah, with the people not here, we've still got, like I say, 2 to go, but it might be an earlier finish today unless those people do come back on again. So yeah, pre-warning. Up next is Flo Bouchez. Flo, are you here? Bernadette, you are very, very welcome. Flo, hello, hello, hello. I hope you are well. Let me mark that you're here. So you have the hatch game as well. So again, just mixing them. But can you every now and then see, I was just looking in the camera, every now and then see like a little yellow egg go whoop. Okay, so we're going to start with Perline though, and then we'll move through to your hatch. Okay, is there any sort of jewellery that you're hoping for? Good luck. Bloop. Okay, gifted pearl is a pixie dust. Slightly pinky pixie dust there, if you can see that. That's a gorgeous shade there. Almost purpley pink pixie dust. Okay, so coming back for your hatch. And oh, okay, so you have a ring with 3 pearls in this one. However, your ring is one of the adjustable rings. So one of these styles is already on the website. So this one actually matches the Merida bracelet and the pendant and earrings which match that, which are on the website. So it's got the petal-like 4 curves on the outer edge, which do have that sort of orangey red crystal sort of outlining it, and then your pearl sits in the middle. So how the ring works is it has this heart slider on here. So you've got 2 crystals which dangle down from the end here. So you open it up by pulling the slider down. You'll then pop it on your finger, and then you do it up by pulling the slider up tighter, and then you do end up having the tassels as well on the inside, which to some people they're not happy with them, but to other people they don't mind them. So obviously it just depends on you and the tassels if you're okay with that. So the pearl does obviously need to go on the ring here. Now you don't have to wear it as a ring, you can wear it as a pendant where you just have, like, you thread the chain through here and then you have this bit dangling down, so you just have the slider sort of halfway and then it's like a pendant style. You can sort of attach it on like that as well, but yeah, it is overall a ring. So I'll need to know if you'd like to keep this one or if you'd like to go for a lucky dip. The 3 pearls here, again, I've gone for slightly smaller pearls just to fit with the style of the ring. So the colours I've gone for is a lighter chocolatey bronze, and then you've got a blood orange and a watermelon. Now these 2 are close in colour, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to see the difference. Yeah, I think you can, but they are close. You'd like to go for a lucky dip? Perfect. So pearl wise, would you like to keep the 3 pearls from the pop, or would you like to go for an oyster opening? So that doesn't affect the lucky dip. You can still go for the lucky dip, but just pearl wise, keep 3 pearls from the pop or go for an oyster opening to have whatever's in, obviously, the oyster. Keep those ones, okie dokie. So I'm going to go for a lucky dip for you. So just mix it fat. I'm going to bring it forward. Sorry, I don't like doing it that far away because if they all go everywhere, I'm not going to be able to see. Okay, so just mixing this, and then, oh, I've got a couple. I still think I've got, yeah, sliding. There we go, that's one. Oh, and you have another ring as your lucky dip. However, it's not an adjustable ring. It's a normal ring. No. It's an adjustable ring, but it's not the chain ring. It's a normal solid band ring. So it is adjustable to one side, again from the back of the ring. However, the prongs are slightly different on the back here. So this time they are sitting very closely side by side. So then they still slide like so to adjust. So I don't know if you'll be able to see actually. Yeah, you can see there. So slightly different design on the back, but still adjustable to one side. Now this ring isn't on the website singularly at the moment. However, it is part of the Apple a Day set. Oh, it might be on the website singularly actually with the new update. I'll have to double check. But this is the Apple ring, or the Apple a Day ring. So the pearl sits in the centre. On the outer edges you do have slightly encrusted crystals, and then in the little leaf, I think that's my favourite part about this set, is the little leaf that comes up at the top next to the stalk. So you do definitely need to have a pearl that goes on this one. So Florence, I hope you're happy with the Apple a Day ring. Pearl wise, like I said, it needs 1 pearl on this one. This one size wise you can have similar to this size. Actually, I think this is as large as you'd go, so sort of anywhere around these sizes, but we can of course swap the colours for you. So you've got that pink purpley pixie dust, a chocolate bronze, a blood orange and a watermelon. So I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery, and then of course if you'd like to swap any pearls, any colours, then I can do that for you as well. Is the Merida ring going on the website soon? Yes, I think that's one that I've already actually photoed to go on there. But yes, I also have within that same Merida ring style, the star, the orbs with the blue crystal and the clear crystal as well. So each one of those sort of matching sets where I've got the bracelet to match the earrings, I've got the rings now as well to go on. Can you see bright red and a bright green? You can. So, green wise, shall I go for apple green possibly? Brighter apple green and red. I think you're going to be looking more for, I'm just going to look for the reds that I saw in here earlier. Ah, there they are. More for like a scarlety red possibly. Excuse me, my voice is going in and out now, I can feel it. Oh, how about, I think it was one like that, or there's like a brighter Merlot, which is quite pretty actually. Okay, those three there, are any of those what you're looking for? If so, which one would you like to swap out? Oh, thank you, Renee, for having a look. Yep, so the apple ring will be going on the website as well. Any new items included in the game, and there is a lot of them included, they will either be on the website shortly or in the future. You'd like to go for, have a look for a darker green. So we could go for like a grass green, like that kind of green. Or if you'd like to go darker still, I'll go for a brighter sea green. Or even an emerald green actually. Just trying to not go too big. Oh my gosh, those three look gorgeous as a cascade as well. All I'm seeing today is different cascades. And then that one's emerald there. Oh no, keep the top green. Okay, so before I remove any pearls, is it just the top green that you'd like to keep? Is that right? The top and the emerald. Okay, let me just take these ones away. Okay, can I take the reds away as well? In fact, I'm going to put these reds in the actual pot, and then at least then, there we go. I'm slowly putting all my pearls away. Okay, so you'd like the apple on the ring. So I'll need to know what 2 pearls you'd like to swap out for the greens, and I'm putting the reds away. That's perfect. So apple is going on the apple ring. Which 2 of your pearls would you like to swap out? Oh, Cynthia, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. That's very kind of you. So swapping out these two here, Flo. Okie dokie. So remaining 3 pals then. You've got the chocolate bronze, the pinky pixie dust and the emerald green. Can you confirm, are you happy with those as your loose pals, or would you like to make any other swaps or changes? Blues, yep. Do you know what shade of blue you're looking for? That's aqua blue. Okay, so you don't want that emerald. That's icy blue. Blue bow. Brighter TARDIS blue. Sky blue. Petrol blue. Silver Cinderella blue. You'd like to have the aqua. Shall I pick up the other blues? Oh, that sounds lovely, Barb. The first, the second and the fourth. Okay, so you'd like to swap the top 3 for the bottom 3. Is that correct? Okay, and then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings with the 3 remaining pals. Perfect. Well, I am glad you're happy with those. Let me just pick those up. And then if I bring you back to me as well, Flo. So let me just close this up first. There we go. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. The invoice for your additional pals will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. You could, yeah, rings are a hard one. I've got a whole obviously collection of rings, which I normally wear for special occasions, because other than that, I personally, for what I'm doing, obviously with gloves and stuff I can't wear rings, but for a day to day I've got such intricate sort of things with my hands that they do sort of get in the way. So yeah, I only tend to wear rings for special occasions, apart from my wedding ring. The wedding ring doesn't come off, but yeah, apart from that, the rings are, it's one of those items of jewellery where I would say I wear least, but that's more so, yeah, for what I do with my hands than not wanting to. I wouldn't know off the top of my head, Flo, sorry, with emails. If I have replied, I don't. Basically, I sent a video out earlier saying that my emails are sort of stuck in limbo in my outbox. I've sort of, I haven't cleared my inbox, but there's a large. I went on there today. Like, there's a large portion that is sort of pending sending out. Aaron said he's going to have a look for me tomorrow if they haven't sort of whooshed overnight or beforehand. So yeah, but I wouldn't know off the top of my head. But hopefully you'll have a reply sort of pronto. But I hope you'll be happy with everything there once it arrives. Now you're seeing cascade combinations everywhere as well. Sorry, Joe. I don't know. Just earlier, those three set me off. What were they? Was it the aqua, the apple, and the creamy lavender? It set me off, and now that's all I'm seeing. Right, up next today is Colleen Gorbag. Colleen, are you here? You do, Carol. Yeah, I honestly, to be honest, I've had it before where it's like taken a longer time to send, but I haven't had it where I've had them sort of built up. Often they will go much later, like 24 hours. Oh, really? See, I didn't notice it until today, so I don't even know how long it's been happening for. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it's good to know that it happens to not just me. But yeah, hopefully, like I say, I've got Tech Wizard, but he was at work, bless him. But hopefully, like I say, he can do his magic, and knowing me, he'll like fix it within a minute, and then I'll be like, how? And Colleen, hello. Shall we start with your hatch, Colleen, and then we'll go with your opening afterwards, if that's okay. Do you know if there's still any July monthly charms to process? I thought, and my order still looks open, but you don't think you have an outstanding invoice. I thought, unless they were linked to other orders, that they were all done, because I normally batch do the charms unless opened on a different night, so then they can hopefully all go at the same time. No, but if you haven't popped me an email over, pop me an email and I can have a look for you, Leslie. Because yeah, I normally, like I say, unless they're grouped together with other orders, batch sort of send those out so everyone can hopefully, fingers crossed, get them roughly the same. Obviously, I know overseas and stuff, but it's, yeah. Oh, Judy, you're here. Judy, I can add you back in, my lovely. So, Colleen, is Sunday full? No. I've only got a couple of people booked in for Sunday, actually. So if you would like to order, you'll be, I think there's at least like 3/4 available on Sunday at the moment. So Colleen, starting with Pearline, and then you've got a smiley face hatch, but let's go down. So good luck. Bloop. Okay, so you have got a raspberry. Raspberry as your gifted pal. And then coming back for your hatch. What is in here? Oh, okay, so I can see you have got a cage pendant. So this cage pendant, oh, I think it is new actually. So it holds one pearl, and then you can change the pearls around inside. It's come with 3 pearls as well. Now this one does actually have a little bit of wording on, which obviously you see a mirror image, so it may be slightly different. So it has the word mum or mom, depending on how you want to see it, in the middle. So basically it's a heart. It is encrusted crystal around the outside of the heart with clear crystals. And then you've got mum, so you've got M, love heart, M in the middle. However, the love heart in the middle of the word does have a light pink crystal on it. So it's quite hard to see here, but it is a light pink. So it's M, love heart, M. So makes up the word mum or mom, and because it's the love heart, then obviously you can fill in the blank with what letter you prefer to use. I hope that makes sense. It's really hard to quite show you this one actually. Okay, so what do you think with this one, Colleen? If you're happy with this one, he's yours, or you can go for a lucky dip if you would like to. I'll show you the 3 pearls now, because it's got the light pink in the crystal in the heart there. I did go for 3 pinks. So you've got a baby pink, a brighter, oh no, sorry, that's a tulip pink, and then a hot pink. Can you go for a lucky dip? Of course you can. What do you think to these? Would you like to keep the 3 pearls, or would you like to go for an oyster? Sorry, I gather the eggs in like this little pooch thing here, so if I need to retop them up, I can. You'd like to keep the pals. Sorry, wrong camera. Let's bring you back up for the lucky dip. So mix these up here. And good luck. Oh, I've definitely got a couple. Is that one? It is one. This one feels heavier. And that's because it is a charm, but it's a solid silver charm, this one. It's not hollowed out. He is weighty. So this one can be worn as a pendant, and it is a mother looking down at her child. So if you can see here, it's a different angle. It's the same on both sides, if you can see. So it's a mother looking down at her child sitting on her lap. But also almost looks like a sort of crescent moon as well. I'll show you the back. Can you see her hair's cascading down at the back there? So I hope you're happy with this one. I believe this one's a new charm as well. So this one's not on the website yet and it will be in the future. And then Colleen, I'll need to know what fitting you'd like to have with this one. So you can have, it's on a 5mm jump ring already, or you can have a 6mm jump ring, a small lobster fitting, a normal lobster fitting, or a hoop fitting. Which fitting would you like? Let me just write this down. And then we've still got your opening to go as well, so we can decide the colours all at the end after your opening here. Oh, it could represent your family and you being the child. Okay, yeah, no, I don't normally, but yeah, would you like to have a different lucky dip? I don't normally change it, but there is sometimes, yeah. Would you like me to do a different lucky dip? I'm happy to do, yeah. Okay, let me try again. So, let's mix this up for you. Fingers crossed for you. I think I just maybe sent some flying when I mixed it then. Okay, so you've got a pendant this time. So let's go down. So this pendant holds one pearl and it can fit any sized pearl on here. Okay, so it's, let me thread it through. It does have a little crystal on it. It's a clear crystal. Okay, so it's like a figure of 8 or the infinity symbol. So you can see here, so it comes up, goes round and then comes round like so. You've got the crystal which sort of interrupts the design slightly on this side, sits here, and then the pearl sits and dangles around at the bottom. Okay, so you can fit any sized pearl, but the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So I hope you're happy with that one. Is that one? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Sorry, I think I've got a bit of delay going on with my comments. Okay, so that one here. So like I said, we've still got one opening to go. So then we'll decide the pearls at the end, to what pearl you'd like on there. I've got a moth flying around. It's going to dive bomb my head because they always do. So with your opening, what type of opening would you like to have? An oyster or an egg pop? Eight is my family number. Oh, I know, Leslie. How do you remember? How do you remember these things? But yeah, 8 is my family number. Egg pop clean. Okay, so colour wise, is there any other colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down and then straight in with your pot. And you have 3 pals in this one. So you've got another pink, which is more of a, this one's more of a blush pink, this one's more of a baby pink. I don't know what I said this was before, but yeah, baby pink, blush pink, tulip and bright pink. And then you've got the raspberry up here. You've also got a bridal white and a midnight blurple. So midnight blue base, but he does have the slight purple overtone. I'll just bring this one down. So I know they're a bit not all in a straight line. I hope that's okay. So blush pink, baby pink, blush pink, raspberry tulip, hot pink, bridal white, midnight blurple. So I'll definitely need to know which one you'd like to have on the pendant. And then obviously the other pals you can be able to swap and change around in your other item. So I'll need to know colour wise if there's any swaps there that you'd like to do as well. You have, oh, I hate loud flies. The flies which are so loud that you can hear from like in another room, they drive me crazy. Literally drive me crazy. Flies, like I understand they're going to be around. I understand more than spiders with flies, and they are annoying. But the noisy ones, yeah, that they literally make my hair like rise. The midnight blurple you'd like on the pendant, Colleen, is that right? No, I just said midnight. Yes, midnight. I think it's on the pendant. Sorry, I do have a delay, so I'm slightly behind, I think. Yes, perfect. And then you'd like to see a lighter midnight blue. Okie dokie. So, one like so. And then you'd also like to see an emerald green, a pumpkin, a honey gold, and a tiger. Honey gold, pumpkin, and tiger. Ooh, the wonderful thing about Twitter is it tingles the wonderful things. Oh. Don't want the Tigger, but you'd like a darker autumn peach instead. Okay, am I swapping out? Are you swapping all of these ones in and then swapping out from the top? Take all but the larger pink. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 we're taking out. Perfect. So are you happy with those 5 there, or did you want to make any other changes at all? As in, are you happy with the peach and so on? The rest you're happy with is your loose pearls. Thank you. You appreciate a second lucky dip. Unable to. Oh, I'm so sorry. But no, you're... Well, like I said, the rules are there, but sometimes the rules can be bended, changed, can't they? So yeah, no, you're very welcome. But overall, I hope you are happy with everything here. Let me pop these on here for you. There we go. And then that's safe at there. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything clean once it arrives. Oh, bless you. Thank you for these stars, Colleen. That is extremely kind of you, my lovely. So I've got a really itchy end of my nose. Okay. And then Judy Pearson. Judy, are you still here? I think maybe I've got a hair on my nose. Judy, hello, hello, hello. So Judy, I've got a message to read you. This says, happy birthday from the birthday Pearly Fairy. So the birthday Pearly Fairy has bought you an opening, Judy. So you get to pick either an oyster or an egg pop. So I'll read that again. Happy birthday from the birthday Pearly Fairy. So from me as well, I hope you had or will have a brilliant birthday, Judy. And then, yeah, the birthday Pearly Fairy would like to stay anonymous. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have an oyster or an egg pop. moth is literally dive bombing in place. An egg pop, Judy. Okie dokie. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down and we're going to start with Perline for you. So, good luck. Bloop. Ooh, sunshine yellow with your gifted pal. Oh, it's a bit far over, isn't it? There we go. So nice, bright, bold sunshine yellow. Coming back for your pop. And you have 3 pals in this one. Okay, you've got a slightly golden peach. It is a slight oval shape there, but golden peach, a lemon yellow, and a greeny blue peacock. Okay, Judy, I'll need to know if you're happy with these, or again, if you would like to, you can swap them as well. Oh, you're looking for an August green. So we had this the other day, actually. That's the peridot colour, isn't it? So we found that some people preferred the lighter pickles or the apple greens for that shade. I think it varies and it's obviously personal preference. But if you would like to swap one in, I'll have a look for you. So you've got sunshine yellow, lemon yellow, golden peach, and then a greeny blue peacock. If I get the green for you, and then you can let me know. So this one is the apple green. And then, that one's a lighter pickle green. Are either of those, obviously if you wanted to swap, are either of those what you're looking for? The first one, perfect, let me take that one away. And you'd like me to take the second yellow for that one. Brilliant. And then are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? You'd like to be invoiced for the green on a small lobster fitting. Okay. And then the remaining 3 you're happy with as your loose pals. Okay, let me bring you back up. Perfect. Okie dokie. Judy then, again, I hope you had a fabulous birthday or will have a fabulous birthday. And again, this is from your birthday Pearly Fairy. And then, yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything, Judy, once it arrives. Pop that's safe up there for you. Thank you to all the birthday wishes and to the birthday fairy. So this birthday fairy is a very kind person. They have gifted quite a few people, and yeah, they'd like to stay anonymous. But yeah, very, very kind of them. Okie dokie, so I'm just looking through. I believe then that's the end of the order list for today. Like I said, I didn't realise how fast or slow the game would take, and also we haven't had two of the people here today. Judy, you're very welcome. So then that is the end of the live for today. Or I suppose almost 3 hours actually. It seems quicker today than it would have normally done. Anyhow, I hope you'll have a fabulous weekend. We're going to be live again on Sunday. Like I said, at the moment, Sunday does have quite a few spaces available. So if you would like to order, you'll most likely definitely get booked in for Sunday. And yeah, I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. And then I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.